Hi, this is Dodger, and you're watching my show. Welcome to my new room. I know that it doesn't look very exciting right now, but I am jacked. Do you want to see how far back I can roll? 1, 2. So cool. Kitty, I'm rolling forward. You can't be in front of me when I'm rolling forward. Over the next couple of days, I will be putting up the rest of my posters and such, but as for right now, things are going good. So, for gaming news, first thing is that Warz is back up on Steam after a very rough start, to put it lightly. Perhaps some of you were there when this came out on Steam and then was promptly taken down. Perhaps you watched the podcast in which we all talked about this game as a whole. Now, the problem with the game was that they told everybody it was going to be a certain thing, and then it wound up not being that at all. Thus, the money that people were paying was on falsities. Apparently, they've now taken some time, gone fishing, contemplated the future, the meaning of their own existence, and now it's back. It's back up on Steam and patched, but unless it's been patched as an entirely new game, I would be shocked if this is still worth paying money for. So what I think should happen is the game should be free to play. Not be shocked if that happened at some point. Yep. Now, when it comes to the PS4, we know that Sony has been developing it for quite a while, and we are all curious to see what it winds up looking like, but something that I thought was kind of interesting is that they were discussing how the other PlayStations, 1, 2, and 3, to be specific, all three of them were designed not by developers or publishers, not by people who really knew how it was going to be utilized. Why this is interesting is the PlayStation 4 is going to be the first one where they actually went to their primary developers, where they actually went to the primary publishers and said, all right, what sort of things are you planning on doing? What do we need to have involved in this? When we design this thing, we want to know what all you need, what all you want to be able to use. I like it because it's more of a democratic approach, especially with something that nobody's seen before. Because rather than handing somebody something and seeing whether or not they realize their pants, you just hand it to them and be like, I heard you needed pants. Doesn't make any sense, but hopefully you follow my train of thought. The other thing that they were saying about the PlayStation 4 is that they want to implement all of this social media stuff, which I am not excited about at all, because I feel like too many things are connected to social media, and eventually it's just going to be where there's no anonymity at all, and I am not a fan of that idea. As a final bit of news, Squeenix has trademarked the name Deus Ex Human Defiance. Now it's just a trademark, so we can't say for sure that it's a game. Maybe it's going to be a book, maybe it's going to be a short flick, I don't know, but gonna be a game, let's be honest. The last one went really well, I thought. TB thinks that the original Deus Ex is like the best game ever and nothing could ever top it, but most people that I know that played Human Revolution really liked it, thought that it was a pretty spot-on stellar game. So I would not be shocked at all if they went, we could make another one of these. When you look at the trademark, I'm seeing the word games a lot, so I'm gonna feel pretty comfortable saying that this is going to wind up being a game, especially with the reuse of the word human. It would make a lot of sense for it to be the next in a series, following the same thing, so yes. Anywho, that is my show. Thank you so much for watching. If you have a positive or a negative response, feel free to leave it in my comment section. And if you want to have coffee with me, you can click wherever I put the annotation and it'll take you to my other channel. But otherwise, I hope that you guys had an amazing day. And I will talk to you again on Friday. Also, if you wanted to see my match against Bebop, it went up this morning at 11 a.m. So I will link you guys to that in the end slate. All right, talk to you later. Bye-bye. Mwah. Doesn't make any sense, but hopefully you follow my train of thought.